rescuers are trying to save this dog from a flood.
Wow, the house is covered in water.
Except she doesn't want to leave. There's something strange going on here. But what? The whole town was being evacuated because of the floods. But when Brady and Shai heard there was a dog stranded at a house, they raced to the scene. Well, as close as they could get to the scene anyway. The floodwaters had already surrounded the house, and it was too deep to drive through. Brady and Shai were going to have to walk through the water.
The truck is over there. The house is all the way over there. We're doing this.
They had to move slowly so they wouldn't trip and fall. And halfway there, the walk got even harder. The icy cold water was leaking into Brady's boots, making his feet go numb. Were they going to have to turn back? But then they heard a sound. The dog calling for them. They had to get to her.
It's okay. We're coming to get you.
Finally, they were at the house. But instead of being excited to see them, the dog seemed worried because she needed Brady and Shai to rescue her babies. That's right, she was a mama dog, and her pups were inside the house. That's why she didn't want to leave. But where were the pups? Brady and Shai needed Mama's help.
Where's your babies?
But the search was quick because she led them straight to the bathroom door, where they found her 2 tiny puppies.
We're gonna get you guys out of here, okay?
Now they had all the dogs, but they couldn't leave just yet. First, they had to feed these hungry fur balls and give Brady's frozen feet time to warm up. Bellies full, they were ready to make a break for it.
Got him, let's go.
But leaving wasn't going to be easy because now Brady and Shai had to carry all 3 dogs across 400 yards of icy cold water. Brady did his best to make the nervous mama feel safe, and she hugged him as tight as she could while keeping a close eye on her pups.
Got the pups?
But even though he'd put some trash bags on his legs, Brady's boots were still leaking. Almost right away, his feet got so cold that every step hurt. But they weren't going to give up now. And after what felt like a million freezing steps, they were back on dry land. Phew! Thank goodness. But this rescue wasn't over yet. They still needed to drive away from the flood and find Brady some dry socks. Ouch! Once everyone was inside the truck, they were finally on their way to warmth and safety, which turned out to be a long, sleepy drive to meet their new foster mom.
You guys going to your fosters now?
The dogs were so happy to be warm and dry and going to a safe home. And so grateful to Brady and Shai, 2 brave heroes that they'll never forget.
A deer is trapped way out in the water. Her head's stuck in a bucket. She can't see, and she's getting tired. And worst of all, if that bucket fills with water, she could sink. But this animal rescuer is not gonna let that happen. This is Frankie. Frankie's used to rescuing animals. But this deer is in big trouble. She is far out. And since it's winter, that water is freezing. Frankie tries his best to get close. But the deer swims away. She doesn't know Frankie's trying to help. Frankie can't go further without freezing. So he waves across the bay to a stranger with a boat.
Right here! Buddy, come get me, I'll get him!
Over here! A little help! That echoed through my room. And the boater hears him.
I'm with Animal Rescue. Hop on. All right.
The boater helps Frankie in. and they team up to save the deer. Onward to the deer! Very slowly and very carefully, they get close, so Frankie can grab the bucket off that poor deer's head.
Come here, girl. Come on. I'm gonna help you.
Closer.
A little closer. A little bit closer.
Frankie reaches out. Come on! You can do it, Frankie!
Once I grab this handle.
And...
I know. I got it.
he got it! Or did he? Wait. What happened? Oh no! The deer went under the boat. Is she okay? There she is! Not one scratch on her. She's free! Nice job, guys!
Woo, that's nice. Woo, we got it, buddy.
Frankie and his new friend turn the boat around to get the bucket out of the water. They don't want it getting stuck on any other animal's heads. This rescue should be over, right? But there's still something wrong. The deer is swimming in circles. She must be exhausted and confused. This is probably the farthest she's ever been from dry land. She needs help getting back. But how? Frankie knows exactly what to do.
All right. I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna get you on the beach.
He's guiding the deer back to shore. Frankie's a pro. The deer has been so scared this whole time, but now she's being calm. She must know that Frankie's here to help.
She should be able to stand now. Go ahead. Yeah.
And just like that, she's back on dry land. Goodbye, dear friend. Dear friend. Like beloved friend, but it's a deer, kind of. Like the animal. And then deer, like a beloved friend. Kind of like a play on words a little bit. Goodbye, dear friend. Frankie and his first mate were really brave.
We got it, buddy.
Together, they saved the deer's life. I hope whoever dropped that bucket in the water watches this video. You really ruined a deer's day, okay? Cut it out.
Dodo Kids.
Help the kittens find the subscribe button.